Greetings. Shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Shout out to everyone who's here, deep divers. Like I say, another new day. I hope your day is going good. Shout out to everyone who's been diving deep. Like I always say, deep divers. Let's start off the show with gratitude. Let's start off the show with gratitude. Let's start off the show with appreciation. I hope everybody's day is going good. I hope everyone's doing a little samba, baby. And like I told you, we got a whole lot to talk about. The coming new light. Everything is about to change. Be ready. We're about to dive into it once again. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful new book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the-book. Also, get the Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And deep divers, like I say, we got a whole lot to talk about. Give thanks. Let's go. Greetings. Shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers who are here. And like I say, I'm just doing these live streams after videos just to check in with deep divers. How you feeling today, deep divers? How's everybody going? Right. So we got a lot to talk about. Like I say, let's start off the show with gratitude, deep divers. Hit that like button, hit that super chat. And I want to read your comments. I want to read your messages. And, a lot of people were saying, Ralph, gosh, the last live stream was amazing. And, that's why I do these live streams, because it's just a chance to talk to you wonderful deep divers in live time, right? So the coming new light, a lot of you know that a lot is happening in the world, but this is, especially today, very powerful energy right now on the planet. Very, very powerful energy. In the Hindu tradition, you have Diwali, and that's why this video is called The Coming New Light, because with so much happening in the world, we got to focus on the light. We got to focus on upliftment. We got to focus on good energy, right? Because you don't want to get swept with all the doom and gloom. Right? You don't want to get bogged down with all the doom and gloom. You don't want to get thinking that, gosh, it's a horrible world. No, this is a great time to be alive. Great time to be alive. And, it's a powerful day. Powerful day. Shout out to everyone who's here. So the coming new light, the truth will set you free. Diwali, the festival of light, right? And that's why where you are, you're probably hearing fireworks going off. But you got to remind yourself, Diwali, all of these celebrations which involve light have been happening for thousands of years, because we know with light you can see, right? But a lot of people don't really ponder to say, okay, why are people celebrating light? Why are we really focusing on the importance of bringing that light in, right? Shout out to everyone who's here, deep divers. And like I say, we got Let me shout out to everyone who's here, everybody who's diving deep. Everybody who's diving deep. Shout out to everyone who's here, everyone who made it here. Everybody who made it here. Let me give a shout out to Aaron Clark. You are appreciated. And that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be doing. Just reading the super chats. Right. So Aaron Clark, thank you. Any thoughts on Gnosticism? Absolutely. That means to know. And right now we need to know what's going on. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone who's here. Once again, hit that like button. Hit that like button. And hit that super chat. So we got to really remind ourselves right now, with so much happening in the world, that this is a time where you really want to be not afraid. You really want to be not afraid. You really want to be in the seat of your power every single day, and that's why a lot of these festivals were created in the first place. Right? The coming new light, thousands of years ago. It wasn't just in the Indus Valley. They were magnetized by light because they realized that it's the light that can really guide us out of the darkness. And in this day and age, a lot of bad things are happening. A lot of crazy things are happening. And we got to remind ourselves that it's up to us to hold the torch. Wait a minute. Shout out to everyone who's here. Deep divers, you are appreciated. It's up to us to hold the torch. It's up to us to really transform the world into what we want to see. A lot of people are addicted to bad news, and the coming light is to say, okay, how can we turn this thing around? How can we become addicted to what can take us to the next level? I'm always creating that balance, deep divers, right? Because I know that most people are only drawn to bad news. Most people hit that like button, deep divers, share the video. I hope your day is going good. Shout out to everyone who's here. A lot of people are only drawn to bad news. A lot of people are only drawn to the doom and gloom. But in this time, we got to celebrate. This is the festival of light, right? And it's not just about Diwali. It's about realizing we got to make a festival of light every single day in our lives. Can you imagine this was the news every single day? It was just telling you great things are happening. And this is what we got to make our life. We got to make our life a whole festival of light every single day. So the hidden is coming to light. This is one of the biggest things that's happening on the planet, right? I always say it only ever takes one candle to light a billion, right? Only ever takes one candle to light a billion. And the truth is coming out. A lot has been happening on the planet. And this is what the coming light is all about. It's about the hidden coming to light. It's about realizing what's done in the dark will come out in the light. A lot has been happening on the planet. How are you feeling today, deep diver? Shout out to everyone who's here. And the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. But also when we take a look at the coming new light, it's a time for appreciation. That's why I always say gratitude is the reason why I'm here. Gratitude is the reason why I'm still here after all these years. I want everybody to give thanks. Hit that super chat. Let's start off the show right. We ain't even started Deep Divers, but we got to start off the show with gratitude because, like I say, I'm only blessed because of gratitude. I already put out a video. It's already been seen by a lot of people. And I'm here again, not out of my will, but by the universe's grace, with gratitude. So I want everybody to give thanks. Remind yourself, evil gets support. That's why the world is the way it is, because evil has enough sponsors. That's a slow motion. Now it's time to make the forces of good get the same amount of sponsors. I want everyone to hit that super chat and give thanks, and let's dive into it. Like I always say, gratitude. Gratitude always wins. Shout out to everyone who's here. Make sure you hit that like button, deep divers, share the video. Shout out to everyone who's been diving deep. And let's really remind ourselves that it's a powerful time to be living in. Very powerful, powerful time to be living in. You know, one of the biggest things right now you got to remind yourself of is that you have to support people who are doing it. There are a lot of light workers on the planet. I'm grateful I'm supported every single day. But you have to ask yourself, how are you contributing to infinite waters? It's no longer just saying, okay, how are you supporting infinite waters? Because I'm going to remind you, let me shout out to Deep Diver. You are appreciated. Hit that super chat, Deep Divers. Let's start off the show right with gratitude and appreciation. I am grateful for my life, the roof over my head, my health. For you, Ralph, shout out to you. Thank you for being my mentor. You are appreciated. This is what the coming light is all about. It's about gratitude. It's about realizing you can only go as far as your gratitude level. You can only go as far as your gratitude level. I'm somebody who had to learn what the light was all about. It was about giving thanks. It was about realizing when you are grateful, you attract more things to be grateful for. I told you, the reason why I got a YouTube Gold Award, reason why I got a #1 best-selling book on Amazon, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, is only because of gratitude. And this is the reason why I'm manifesting abundantly. But I'm still giving thanks. So you should learn from me to say, okay, how come Ralph Smart is manifesting? What is he doing that makes him manifest gratitude? Gratitude. You got to remind yourself, you can't get something for nothing. You can't receive something for nothing. So every single day, remind yourself, those that receive are those that are grateful. Those that receive are those that are grateful. So shout out to everyone who's here. Everyone who's diving deep. Just remind yourself, we're living in a world where people are sponsoring evil. I told you. People are tuning into bad news, violence. And this is not the government's fault. It's people. People are to blame for it, because you are promoting evil, doom and gloom. And it's time for you to start saying, actually, let me support the light. Let me support the truth. Let me support good things happening. And this is what the coming light is all about. Because like I tell you, there's a great war happening. And it's been happening. And it's got everything to do with people who are out of tune, out of sync, and desensitized. And this is the reason why a lot of people are in big trouble. Because a lot of people have forgotten the truth. They've forgotten connection with themselves. And this is the reason why a lot of people are not in their highest potential right now. They're not in their greatest version right now, because a lot of people are sidetracked, distracted. As well, a lot of people are led astray every single day. And the coming new light is all about going back there, going back to that place where you can find your greatest power. Because so much is happening right now on the planet. Let me shout out to everyone. Like I say, deep divers, this is not my show. This is not my show. This is the people's show. Hit that like button. Share the video. Reading every single comment. Hit that super chat. Sun Chrysalis, you are appreciated. Hit that super chat. Let's start off the show right, deep divers, with gratitude. Sun Chrysalis, you are appreciated. Attitude of gratitude, absolutely. Let me shout out to everyone who's contributing to Infinite Waters. Attitude of gratitude, love-based God concepts transform life. Life for another. Layan Wilson, you are appreciated. Live for others and be nourished by reciprocity. One love, we are all connected. Absolutely. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone who's here. And there's so many wonderful deep divers who are here, who are diving deep. You know, a lot of people, like I say, the coming new light, you know, for so long, for so many thousands of years, humanity has been plagued by plagues, bad news. And people have gotten accustomed to this. They've actually become addicted to their suffering and ignorance. Now, on a day like today, which is a very powerful day, start of the new moon, also it's a festival in the Indus Valley tradition called Diwali. Diwali in the Sanskrit actually means a row of lights, right? A row of lights, right? So it's a powerful time to kind of bring in this new energy as we approach the changing of the seasons, right? Shout out to everyone who's here, everyone who's diving deep. As we approach the changing of the seasons, it's paramount to focus on good energy. That is essential. Shout out to everyone who's here, everyone who's diving deep. Mustafa, shout out to you. Thank you for every upload, uplifting for my soul every time. You're such a great mentor. Shout out to you. You are appreciated. And let me shout out to everyone who's on this chat, on this live stream. You are appreciated. Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button, share the video, hit that super chat, reading every single comment. And, you know, let's talk about it, the coming new light. And let's really dive into it. Shout out to everyone who's here, everyone who's been diving deep. You know, a lot of people have become accustomed to bad news. And this is really where we got to draw a line in the sand to say, wait a minute, I'm diving deep, a lot deep divers, a lot of the times I say, okay, let's dive into this. But if you've noticed, every single one of my videos, it's always going to leave you feeling good afterwards, because I'm an alchemist, right? Regardless of what's happening out there, we're raising the frequency out here. Oh, I like that. Aaron Clark, you are appreciated. Shout out to you. I think the way to become your higher self is to unionize your shadow self, your mirror self, and your power self. Absolutely.
Perfect.
You got the Street Fighter perfect.
Perfect.
Shout out to everyone who's here. Absolutely. And this is what we have to do, because, a lot of people celebrate things like, hey, this is the Festival of Light. But the next day, people forget. Let me shout out to everyone who's here. And this is the thing. This is why I told you. It's not about just celebrating light one day. You got to do this every day. Because evil doesn't take a day off. That's the thing. Evil never takes a day off. Inorganic ones never take a day off. Inorganic ones never take a day off. They're up every single second. And they never sleep. Because they got work to do. They got a whole lot of work to do. And this is the apocalyptic battle that's been happening for a long time. Let me shout out to everyone who's here, deep divers. You are appreciated. Like I say, reading every comment. Shout out to everyone who's here. Pro Josh Kid, you are appreciated. This weekend I got caught up with some old uni mates, but I didn't vibe with them like I once did. It upset me, but we're on different wavelengths now. Yeah. A lot of people are kind of changing. Your frequency is changing. It's going to interfere and influence your interaction with other people. Happy Diwali. Shout out to you as well. Shout out to everyone who's here. And deep divers, you are appreciated. Darlene, you are appreciated. I love you. You are appreciated. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone who's here, deep divers. Hit that like button. Share the video. Hit that super chat. Give thanks. How you feeling today? And like I say, deep divers, we're taking song requests as well. Because there's always a whole lot to talk about. So, like I say, it is a powerful time on the planet right now, because a new light is coming in. After the last few years, so much has been happening on the planet. A lot of people are tired, and many people I've been talking to, they're ready for something new. They want to upgrade. They want a whole new world. But that takes work, because like I told you, you got to support people who are doing it. The hidden is coming to light. One of the things a lot of people don't realize is that it's only ever taken one person to change the world. It's only ever taken one person to change the world. If you notice, most influential people in the world, it's only been one of them. It's only ever been one of them, right? And this is the reason why you don't want to underestimate the power of yourself. You don't want to underestimate, say, hey, I'm just one person, I can't do anything. No. In fact, it's only ever one person that can change this whole thing around. And if you realize this, you won't let a day go by with you doubting yourself. Shout out to everyone who's here. Once again, deep divers, we are here. Make sure you hit that like button, share the video. Hit that like button, share the video. Hit that like button, share the video. Hit that super chat. And, coming in on this powerful, powerful energy portal, because that's what it is. That's what it is. It's an energy portal which has opened up. And this is the reason why you're hearing a lot of fireworks go off right now, because, we're in that festival of Diwali right now. But we got to remind ourselves to bring in this new light. We got to be the candle. It's not enough just to light something, a firework. You got to be the light. And you got to remind yourself that your voice matters. In this day and age, your voice is going to be more powerful than you could ever imagine. Right? So we are the light bearers. We are the light bearers. And this is the reason why I told you. A lot of people are starting to say, okay, I need to start knowing about who I really am, because for so long, I haven't known it, right? A lot of people are all over the place. And this is when you have the great awakening, when you really become the light bearer. Shout out to everyone who's here, deep divers. The light is the truth. Wake up and be free. And this is where humanity is going. We have to start coming out of this ignorance. We got to start coming out of the ignorance. Shout out to everyone who's here. Everybody who's diving deep. And like I say, deep divers, reading every single what's it to ya, you are appreciated. Hey Ralph, do you know the name of the dubstep song that starts yeet? Thanks for everything. I don't know that one. Like I say, deep divers, taking song requests, hit that super chat. Hit that super chat. You want me to go 80s? Hit that super chat. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. So a lot of the times we've got to remind ourselves that, like I say, Alexander Hoffman, shout out to you. Gratitude. Let's start off the show right, deep divers, with gratitude. Let's start off the show right, deep divers, with gratitude. And we got to remind ourselves that there are people, there are true light bearers. There are people who are helping humanity every single second. There are people who are uplifting humanity. There are people who are changing people's lives, saving people's lives, helping people see the world in a whole new way. And these are the people we got to be grateful for, because you got to remind yourself those people are slowly fading out unless you become aware of their value. It's not their loss, it's your loss. Because like I told you, we're in the final end game, and the inorganic ones aren't finished. In fact, they haven't even started. And a lot of the times, if you take a look at mainstream culture, a lot of people dumbed down, desensitized. It's only going to grow more. Like I told you, to whom much is given, much is expected. And we all have power. It's how you choose to use the power that matters. Shout out to everyone who's here. Deep divers, hit that like button. Share the video. Hit that like button. Share the video. Hit that super chat. Hit that like button. Share the video. Hit that super chat. And like I say, show is not about me. Hit that super chat. Give thanks. Darlene, you are appreciated. Song requests from the 80s. How soon is now? Shout out to you. Cuff Mem, you are appreciated. Shout out to everyone who's here. We can go 80. Shout out to you.
You are now in the mix.
I'm so happy. The whole world is just beginning. We already won. It's about us all.
The wait is
So
over.
many beautiful deep divers here. Oh yeah, deep divers. We're going to come back with more. Like I say, give thanks. Shout out to everyone who's here. If you made it here, shout out to you. The coming new light. Everything is about to change, right? And this is the whole theme of the time we're in, right? It's all about bringing in the light. You see, the light is not just to celebrate on a day or a period. Is to make sure you're holding the torch every day. And we're in a time right now on the planet which is, the split is happening. It's been happening. And this split is only intensifying. It's only growing. And that's the reason why not everyone's going to make it. Many people have already made a choice based on the life they're living, the direction they're heading. And a lot of you have to face yourself in the mirror and say, okay, this is what I chose. Like I told you, we're in a world where a lot of people don't realize that the life you're living is actually contributing to your own slavery. The life you're living is actually contributing to your own slavery unless you are a part of the solution. You can be a part of the problem or a part of the solution. And, I made the choice a long time ago to say, I'm going to be a part of the solution, right? And that's what the light bearer does. Because a lot of people are serving two masters. And, now it's finally time to wake up. Light is information. And by now, you want to have the right information to say, okay, yes, this is the life I should be living. This is not the life I should be living. Right? Shout out to everyone who's here, everybody who's diving deep. And, like I say, everything is a choice. Like I say, I could use this platform just to dumb people down, do all kind of things. But the reason why I'm still here is because I chose to uplift people, to inspire millions of people. So this is the thing. When you always are choosing the right path, you'll always be here. And your legacy will always live forever. Shout out to everyone who's here. Hit that super chat, deep divers. Give thanks. Like I say, I'm reading every super chat. Mika L, the last night, you are appreciated. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone who's here.
Perfect.
Thank you, Infinite Waters. The so-called powers that be aren't in control, but the undiscerning masses still see their power as absolute. Remember, the choices you make will guide your journey. Whoa, absolutely.
Perfect.
You got a Don DeMarco right there. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what I always tell people, you know. The choices you make will guide your journey. And that's why it's so essential right now. You want to wake up and say, actually, I love my life. Actually, this is the life I chose. And I'm happy living it. And this is the thing, you know, to do this takes time. To be a creator is not easy. You need to be a mastermind to say, okay, this is the life I chose. I'm a free being. I'm a psychologist, deep divers. I'm a criminologist. But what I'm doing right now, I don't need a degree to do it. But I had to learn how to do it. And that takes years of practice. Because everything I learned in university, it didn't help me to get to where I am right now. I had to realize I was programmed. And a lot of you are. A lot of you might think you're good with your degrees, your PhD, this, that, you work here. But until you realize you're in a system and you have to get your ass out of the matrix. If you don't, you're going to be trapped. Doesn't matter about how many degrees you got. You got to remind yourself that you need to unlearn, then relearn. Right? You got to unlearn, then relearn. That's what I had to do. I thought I knew it all. Then I realized everything I know is not the truth. And this is what a lot of people are now waking up to. Like I told you, living in this matrix, a lot of people are programmed. A lot of people haven't a clue. Thread of Life, you are appreciated. Aloha. Kiakwa, acoustic piano version. They tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. Hey, shout out to you. You are appreciated.
Perfect.
You are appreciated. Like I say, it's all about that gratitude. It's all about that gratitude. It's all about that gratitude. And I'm so thankful right now, deep divers. It's unbelievable. I wake up every single day saying, life is fantastic. Life is fantastic. And this is what we got to become aware of, you know. We got to celebrate great things that are happening. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing every single day. But I also notice that a lot of people are drawn to bad news. You see, it's a paradox, right? Because I'm somebody who's a psychologist, a criminologist, a multidimensional being having a human experience. I'm also an observer. So when I see, okay, a lot of people don't want to know how to really free themselves. But if it comes something bad happening, they want to tune in. Right? And this is the big issue. And this is the trap, in fact. And this is why you have to be careful. You have to be careful not just always to be drawn to the doom and gloom. Don't always be drawn to the bad news. Say, okay, let me find something that can uplift me. And that's why I always tell you, when I give a message that you might even have a title that's scaring you, I'm scared, Ralph. But it might even have a title where you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know. But when you watch it, you're like, oh my gosh, that was amazing. It feels so good watching it because I was able to transform the energy. I was able to transform the energy. And that's why any one of my videos is always going to leave you feeling better than when you came to see it. But a lot of the times when people are tuning into the mainstream narratives, it's always bad news, and they're not giving you any solutions for it. And this is the reason why you gotta, especially with the coming new light, we gotta always tune in to the truth. And that truth always comes out. It's not always in your face, but it's very subtle. Sometimes it only starts with one flame. And the thing is, three things that can never be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And right now, it's coming out in a tremendous way. A lot of people are detaching. A lot of people are starting to see the world in a whole new way. A lot of people are saying, you know what? Let me quit that job not serving me. Let me end that relationship not serving me. Let me stop hanging out with these people not serving me. And that's what it's always about. If you don't change what isn't serving you, you'll only be dragged in the mud. And that's what it's all about. Right now, we've got to remind ourselves it's a whole new age, a whole new paradigm. We don't want to be left behind. We don't want to be left behind in the old ways. You know, right now, this is not the time to start saying, okay, I don't like what I'm going to have to do tomorrow. If you don't like what you're going to do tomorrow 100%, you should stop doing it. Let me repeat that. If you don't like what you have to do 100% tomorrow, you should stop doing it. If you don't like what you're going to have to do tomorrow 100%, you should stop doing it. If people follow this, their life will be radically transformed in the best way ever. But you see, what keeps people ignorant is to do something that's hurting them. It's to do something they don't like. And that's what a lot of people are doing on the planet. They're doing things just for the sake of doing it because, hey, this is the only choice I have. I got to do it. I got to do this. And they do it not happy to do it. They do it reluctantly. And that's why once you start living the life you love, it's going to start showing. Going to be doing a little samba, baby. You're going to be, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. You're going to start to see the fruits of your labor come into existence in a big way. That's when you really hit the jackpot. That's when you really start to manifest, is when you are becoming that light. When I was not living this lifestyle, I wasn't bearing fruit. And the moment I said, okay, this is the path I choose, the universe said, now the manifestation is going to begin. So it's not an accident that the people who follow their heart, who live their truth, always manifest. They always manifest big. They always manifest in the best way ever. And that's why I always tell you, follow your heart always. Shout out to everyone who's here. Hit that like button, deep divers. And hit that super chat. And let me shout out to Chaos Steve, who sent me this.
We live in a society where people hate their jobs, media and wrong nutrition take away our faith in God. They changing our thoughts, how can you say this ain't a plot? And if we don't react, we can expect that our brains will rot.
We got to stop that. Like I say, we got information and wisdom, deep divers. Like I say, give thanks And, we can dive into a lot of information. Like I say, it's always with gratitude. The more grateful you are, the more we can get into the live stream. But like I say, it's a powerful time we're living in. There is a coming new light on the planet. And this is the whole thing where a lot of the times we got to remind ourselves that let me just say it like this. I'm creating, sharing with you wonderful deep divers in lifetime, but it's because I care. But you see, one day things will change. And how it's going to change is that I'll still be around, but it will be a case where you won't have the same interaction with me as you do right now. The people that will are the people who give thanks. They will always have interaction with me. But regular deep divers won't. Because you see, I've created over 4,000 videos. I'm creating every single day. And, a lot of channels, they kind of bring back videos. They upload them again. And I could do that. I could do a whole playlist every day, just program videos to go out there, which are amazing, which you've never seen. But I won't be here. I would just set it to program Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And it will be the same. And I could do that anytime. So just remind yourself that when the gift is here, appreciate it. Because like I say, that's where things are shifting to. I'm somebody who is so grateful. Every day it's a gift from the universe. But at the same time, things are shifting, because this is what I was telling you. I'm creating consistently every day. But you got to remind yourself, I'm taking the long way around. There's shortcuts. There's things where you can say, hey, you know what? You did this video, just put it out. I could do that, and I will be doing that. But just to show you that when it comes like that, you're going to start to see, oh my gosh. Right. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, that when you're somebody like me who's really studied the game and been doing it for a long time, you learn that what's got you here is community. Shout out to everyone who's here. What's got you here is gratitude. And that's the reason why I'm always glad to share with deep divers. Because like I told you, it's a gift. It's a great gift. And it's a great blessing. And for those who are grateful, the gift is always here. And we got to remind ourselves of this every single day. As we are grateful, the gift remains. Always remind yourself of that. As we are grateful, the gift remains. And that's why I'm here. After all these years. And that's why the gift is here. I was able to give thanks. So just remind yourself of that. Just to say, okay, when we talk of the coming light, we've got to remind ourselves. And this is what I had to learn a long time ago. You don't get something for nothing. I'm still thankful to my mentor today. Till today, I'm still thankful to my mentor, because without my mentors, there would be no Infinite Waters. I don't say, yeah, I've made it, let me forget. No, I still got to pay homage, because without my mentor, I wouldn't be where I am today. A lot of you've seen Infinite Waters. You've been inspired. That's what it's all about. But you got to remind yourself not to forget when you were inspired, who you were inspired by, because the more you pay homage, that's how the door gets opened. Like I told you, I can be myself and I'm still winning. I can come from all kind of angles, right? All kind of angles. And I'm still manifesting. But it's only because of gratitude. So when you remind yourself that you want to remind yourself every day, you don't get here by yourself. You get here with the help of other people. And that's what the coming light is all about. You get here with the help of other people. This is how you go to the next level. This is how you go to the next level, with the help of other people. Every day, remind yourself, nobody is an island. And I'm in a very unique position simply because let's just say I've been through a few things, right? And I'm still here. And this is the gift of everything. When you're someone who's been here for a long time, the secrets reveal themselves to you. You start to realize you're only here for this long, this strong, because you've been doing something right. Shout out to everyone who's here. You are appreciated. Shelly Coakley, you are appreciated. Thank you, Ralph. I'm grateful for every new day. I'm creating a new community online and locally. Thank you for your guidance. Hey, you are appreciated. And that's wonderful to see. Like I always say, that's what's needed. You know, that's definitely what's needed. You know, so this is the thing. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. I already put out a video today, but I said, you know what? The universe has blessed me with so much gratitude. I can do another one. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, that when you are grateful, you're already living in abundance. I'm not someone who's trying to make it, trying to come up. I've already been there, done that. And I'm still elevating because I'm able to humble myself and say, okay, it's a gift. But just remind yourself, I want to see you get there. That's why I do these videos, because I want to encourage other people to get there. People who I've mentored behind the scenes, they say, okay, Ralph, thank you so much. A lot of these people, biggest influencers in the world, they were able to humble themselves. And that's why I always tell you, people who you think are not grateful are some of the most grateful people. People came to me, many people. Ralph, I want to do what you're doing. Help me out. Okay, I helped them out and they started to succeed. But what did they do? They came back. Ralph, thanks a lot. Right? But a lot of people would never know. You might think, oh, that's an arrogant person. But these are the ones who are giving thanks. They had to learn the secrets, things I don't even tell a lot of people. And that's how they were also able to level up. Because that's how the door gets opened. I'm a gatekeeper. And this is what the coming light is all about. You have to remind yourself that's how it always works. That's how it always goes. Shout out to everyone who's here, everyone who's diving deep. And, remind yourself every single day, deep divers, that's what it's all about. Once again, let's raise the frequency, raise the vibration, and hit that like button, deep divers, share the video, give thanks. Let's raise the frequency. Raising the frequency. Shout out to everyone who's here. Hit that like button, share the video, hit that super chat. Let's give thanks. Raising the frequency. So like I say, deep divers, it's a very, very powerful time right now to be alive on the planet. Very, very powerful time. And like I say, tomorrow is going to come. I'm still going to be here, living in abundance, full of gratitude. But you have to ask yourself, how am I going to be leveling up myself? And this is the big question. How are you doing something today that's going to take you to the next level tomorrow? What we got to ask ourselves, deep divers. This is what we got to ask ourselves. Like I told you, it's a powerful, powerful time to be alive. And like I say, it is the festival of light. Let's raise the frequency. Let's always give thanks. And, I'm so grateful to be here. So many wonderful deep divers. And like I say, I'll be doing a lot more lives. Most definitely. And, that new video I put out, very powerful video. Go and watch that video. If you're an empath, absorbing negative energy, go and watch that video. And like I say, we're living in a powerful time right now. Keep the frequency high and remind yourself, gratitude always wins. It's always one love to all the deep divers who've been holding infinite waters down. You are appreciated. Go and check out that new video and go and watch this video afterwards. Powerful live stream. And like I say, give thanks all day, every day.